Well, Kaisa Alanko getting us underway as the first serve comes as an overpass, and it's not put away. Missing pieces on Houston's side. Well, of course, Justine Wong-Arantes not there in the libero jersey, as well as Micah Hancock not able to be on court today. So how do they find something? Well, Jess Merzick has to step up, right?
Well, that's a good way to do it. You don't get the set you thought, but you do something positive with it and tool it off the block, putting that one down.
Kaisa Alanko, 33-year-old five-man setter out of Finland, one of the international players here in League One volleyball. It's been attracting a whole lot of international talent. She's just one of the pieces in this love puzzle as Eggleston gets the offense going for Austin.
Keep an eye on Logan Eggleston as well, 33 in purple. She has done an incredible job for this team as well. Very strong attacker and a go-to hitter for Love Austin.
Bria Riley got the start. Of course, plenty of skill as well. Carly Lloyd hanging in the wings if needed. Big swing into the block. O'Reilly going back. Eggleston this time turning it line, and that's an easy pickup. Conversion play. JT on the outside, and that's one of the reasons she's so good, literally anywhere on the court.
I mean, that's not even her norm. That's the left side of the court, but like you said, no matter where she is, she can put the ball away, and that is why she is so lethal.
Eric Sullivan, head coach for the first season. He's the head coach at USTA as well, former men's coach manager, but did win a couple of things in his time, including a bronze medal as an assistant coach with the men in 2024. Austin sneaking one through to tie it up. The girl, Madison Skinner.
Few words at the net happened between these two teams, you know. Like you said, these are the two Texas teams. There's a rivalry brewing.
Well, immediately it feels like we haven't even gotten underway and we've got a challenge coming through. Hard to tell what happened, perhaps a net touch.
It looks like Houston was called when the referee signaled it a net touch. Love Austin waving that off.
Ooh, I don't know about that. Did you think you saw something? What'd you see?
It looks like after Madison Skinner, number 6 purple, came down the bottom of the net, her hands swiping it. Let's take another look.
Second angle at that. Is it
Watch
the arms of the
follow
block?
through.
Oh, I see. At the bottom of the net. Good shout, Nicole.
Skinner, number 6, right there. But hey, she's playing the part. She's like, what do you mean?
I know.
The net?
That's half the battle, right? You just got to convince the referees not.
Well, it's hard to do that nowadays, especially with the incredible camera work Hawkeye that we have that can really catch everything.
So Sonia Tomasevic in her first stint as the head coach, former Washington Husky, coached at University of Miami, Arizona State, was assistant coach at Vakif Bank as well. So she's had plenty of experience learning from some of the best coaches. Tony Guidetti himself definitely would have called that challenge too, I'd say.
I think so. And sometimes you've got to rely on your players. They're up close to it. They kind of know what happened and what they did. Helping her out with that one.
So it looked like a pretty quick vision there. Skinner's still denying it. That's funny.
What do they say these days? We got receipts.
Yeah, bring your receipts. That's right. Well, Houston will take the point, and they have some work to do here, right? They're still looking for their first win. What do you need to see out of this team to get it?
We're going to get some more offense going. I think some more point scoring from the pin hitters. And, you know, a big part of getting the offense is the passing game. Serve, receive, be able to pass. Your setter can run anywhere they want, to middles, etc. But right now, they've got to slow Eggleston down, and no one there on the block.
One of the big problems on the Austin side is, well, Eggleston, Skinner, as well as Banks and O'Neill, all of them at about over 50 points. So if you have 4 players that are scoring massively, you just don't know where to look.
You got to have a good scouting report, know their tendencies, and be able to, throughout a match, make adjustments if they're having success, and make those adjustments as the match goes on. Amber Igidi, she is so physical. She has an incredible vertical. She gets on top of that ball, and it is hard to stop her. Very talented player. Well, and that set was inside, but as you can see, Jordan Thompson does footwork, the hard work to get in a position to have a nice high reach and be able to go deep into the court.
Short ball. Again to the middle. And how do you like that as a setter coming off the net, still using the middle?
I love that, and you'll see that because the level is so high in this league. The setters, no matter where they are, they're able to locate their middle blockers, and the middles are doing the work to get off and be in a position to get those sets, and Igidi gets rolling. Look out.
Thompson now at the line. She's looking for Eggleston. That comes through the middle. Out of system play. It's scrappy. Rochelle come put it down. A free ball coming back their way. Chance here. Over. Oh, no, I was all over it. Skinner off the hands. And it felt like there were a few opportunities come forth there. A few free balls that didn't get put away.
And just waiting for the right moment. And that's part of it, is if you don't feel you have the clean swing or be able to score, is to have the patience to get that opportunity again. And that's what Madison Skinner did.
Out of Katy, Texas. Came in with 75 points, top scorer in the league so far. But again, Houston are right there. They're already at a better place than they were against Salt Lake in the last match.
Yeah, they've come out. I like their service pressure from the line. They're putting Love Austin in some difficult situations.
Solid serve, backcourt. Well handled, and again, Igidi, feed the beast.
Well, you can see after that kill from Igidi, she's let's go, let's get it going, let's keep it going. Because again, setting the tone early, as he's done from the service line, they're creating some trouble for Austin, not able to get those clean passes, and that's your opportunity.
How about an overpass as well? Handled beautifully. Bit of pressure there, hitting the gym is just Merzik.
You don't want to lose a joust, that's for sure. Getting a kill is very fun, but also when you win those jousts, it's a good feeling.
Houston up by 5. There's the tip. Here comes Thompson. And again, too much power on it. Nice flat swing there.
And again, that's set a little bit in front of that 3-meter line, which you cannot cross when you're back row on the attack. You can't touch any part of it or it's a fault, but still able to get the kill.
Austin looking a little shell-shocked at how Houston's playing today. And the block is in. Stuff block on the pin. And how about that from Alenko on the outside? Only 5'9" and put it down.
Hey, Alenko coach told us is one of the most competitive players in the gym. Wants to win all the drills and always giving her best.
Ace serve, Houston. They are on a roll. This is what
she will put the ball away, and having a lot of success with 3 kills so far.
Yeah, 3-on-3, 100%. That's what you want out of your middles. As Thompson tries to chicken wing it. But speaking of middles, well, Austin has a few of their own. Asia O'Neal gets it done for the ladies in purple. Mountain to come back here. As Austin put one on Merzik, she handles that. Pipe coming through. Thompson from everywhere.
From everywhere, but Austin is not serving them tough right now. Last few serves, in my opinion, have been a little bit lollipop-ish. Right to the middle of the court. That one, Jess Merzik able to handle it with no problem. And then you can set wherever you want and run whatever offense.
Well, luckily, you are paid to give your opinion, so
That's
we'll
right.
allow it. Houston have the opinion that they are here to win this match, and they've been showing it. That was a little wide from Merzik, but we asked her to take a bit more risk, right?
Yeah, you got to play the edges. If you're not going up, these are top players in the world in this league. You've got to go up, chiseling the block and doing whatever it takes to score.
O'Neal on Merzik again. That's been their target. As she tips it on Skinner, gets her out of the offense. And it pays off. as 4 touches called on Austin. How do you like that roll shot, getting the attackers out?
Well, it's a good idea. I mean, it's a good idea if you want to kind of disrupt the offense, mixing things up, and again, recycling the ball. If you don't have the big swing, keep it in place so you can give your defense a chance.
Eric Sullivan not looking so happy about the way this match has started. Houston are showing us something we haven't really seen from them all season long, this kind of spark that they need.
Madison Skinner flying high again from the back row.
Brie O'Reilly, 6-foot setter out of Canada, played last season in Brazil. Gets her team the overpass. That tough serving, you called it right, had to be more aggressive.
That's right. That is aggressive serve, sets that up for an easy play for number 33, Logan Eggleston of Austin, to be at the net, front it, and put it down for an easy point.
Riley again, nice flat one going cross court. But Foley, this time out of Italy, has a swing. Well handled, out of system play. Chance on the outside, it's Thompson again, and she's got the angle. Ooh, those two are having a little something through the net. That's the second time.
Yeah, that's right. Thompson coming in the angle, but again, so good, turning that into the block. She knows exactly what to do on this play. Inside a little bit, comes down into her body in that tool.
Oh, that's what you want. Team USA looking for the next generation of players. Skinner trying to prove it's her. Oh, what a scoop. Tight. Back again to Thompson. She's now back in her comfortable position. And you can't really see the tiltment.
Because she's set it up. She's come out strong, swinging hard since this first point, and that's why those tips open up. When you establish your hit, and then that middle part of the court, defense a little bit back on their heels, waiting for the power. Perfect timing.
Merzick out of Livonia, Michigan.
And I like that short serve, although that one a miss. I like Merzick's idea there, trying to disrupt the offense in front for Austin and get them into some trouble.
Substitution coming in as Maya Sands, not in the libero jersey you might recognize her in. The 5'7" Rock Falls native was with Mizzou last season, 3-time SEC Libero of the Year, but I like using her as this DS role. Chance to swing. Does it tag the corner? Skinner's looking for it, and it's called wide, and I think we might see a challenge pretty quick. 16-9 is the lead for Houston. Austin's going to have a second look at this. Skinner was going for the deep corner, and I like that swing out of her. You're trying to avoid the block. Have a second look. Going just past Foley's hands, and unless there was a touch on it, I do think it was out.
Like you can see some purple in between the white line and the purple. Doesn't look like it tags from that angle.
What do you think, Prospect Center? Do you think there's a point?
Asking the fans what they think about it. We'll see what their opinion is.
Yeah, I don't think I saw a touch, and I definitely think it was out. I'm having a look at the pinky fingers of Foley here.
Yep, look for those fingers to bend back, have any movement, but
I don't think so. Probably worth challenge, right? Looking at the score line, you can't let Houston continue to go the way that they've been playing.
Trying to break their momentum.
Yeah. Well, no such luck. Houston stay in the lead. Rafaela Foley in her second season in this jersey, formerly with Milano Conegliano as well as Bergamo. Played professionally in Italy since 2008. And another error out of Austin's side.
You know, Austin coming off a big win against Love Madison, again a 5-setter. So just trying to get back into their rhythm.
Oh, what a dig. Chance for the second setup. And Kingdon Riddle goes for the rip. That doesn't go down. That's the value of having two liberos in the backcourt. It's the extra defense, and especially when the middle serving.
Absolutely. Love that from Alonco, number 8, Houston setter, getting it back to Igidi. She's like, look, we're having a good success with our connection. when I've got the opportunity, keeping it up, and Igidi is just doing the hard work, getting herself off the net and ready for those sets.
Foley again looking for sidelines. Great pickup, chance to go on the outside. Denied. Finally, a shutdown, the one Skinner's been looking for.
You can see there, Houston, Alonco's setter leaning that way, goes with the momentum for Austin Block, able to lean and get two big blockers in front of Rischel of Houston.
Texas fans in the stadium in their beanies, enjoying this massive Texas matchup. Carly Lloyd in the backcourt now for Austin. There's the cross court. And tight at the net, Joust goes off the hands, and that's what Skinner can do. She has such a good high volleyball IQ.
Absolutely, that set inside, Skinner comes in, she knows she can't get a clean and good swing on it, takes it, sets her. You can see here, she feels the blocker up and knows, gotta swipe this one off.
There's the tip again. Thompson's been finding some holes in the defense.
That's the second one that's gone down in the same spot there against Austin. Good question.
Tight ball behind, off the net. Handled well. Chance to Thompson again, and she's looking for the touches. She'll get them. What I like about what Houston has done, it's not just one-sided anymore. This match looks like we've seen a few more offensive.
People are more involved. They're helping out. Obviously, we know Jordan Thompson's getting her fair share of sets, but they've got the middles going and also the outside pinners.
21-11. There's too much on that one, but the service pressure has been part of it, right? How do you get Austin off the net? That's how.
Well, this is a physical team, Love Austin, and coach from Houston said, look, we know we've got to bring it. We've got to serve tough, get them into some trouble, and get them off the net so we can get a big block in front.
Doing that well as handling the pass. Tight joust again. And one more for Maddie Kingdon-Rischel. A little bit of scrappy play. And Lloyd gets offensive. You love that in a setter. Thompson eventually with her 10th point of the night. She's on a mission.
She is, and that started with a beautiful touch off of Rischel in the front row left. Good coverage, a positive block touch. And that's what Houston has been doing so well. When they're getting the opportunities, they're making clean second contacts and getting it to the right people to score.
Thompson as well. She's already overtaken her score against Salt Lake. She was the highest scorer with 9 points. She's already got 10 in one set. And another ace serve. Houston are on it today.
I really like that low, flat, aggressive swing on the serve, pushing Love Austin deep into the court. And this hard to tell if it's going to be out or in. You got to be aggressive, but you need strong hands here. Eggleston not strong enough push on that one deep.
That one doesn't make it over, but I don't think coach will be too worried about that. The way that Houston are playing right now, this is almost like a different team.
Absolutely. You need to take some risks from the line as well. So far the ones they've missed are not ones that are called bad misses to coaches, not way out of bounds or in the bottom of the net.
Igidi again looking for something here. I think she might have got a touch. That's the first time we've seen her run that slide. Little out of system, but yeah, still looking comfortable.
She was trying to wave off the challenge a little bit. I think she wasn't sure if they actually touched it, but.
Well, looked like a tip right over the block. Houston are looking so comfortable. You can see just on the sideline, the relaxed shoulders. Everything looking a little more tense on Austin's side, and understandably, looking a little shell-shocked. Have a look at this challenge here. Just looking for the fingertip of Eggleston. What do you think?
Didn't look like any fingers wiggling there on that one. A soft touch over block, and Igidi for Houston just trying to place that right behind the block, which I like that idea. She's got some aggressive swings going, but that spot can be open. And a good idea.
Is there a touch? It is a challenge. Successful. Well, I think you need a microscope to see that.
Coach is on a roll with her challenges.
2 for 2. Let's go. If you take the challenge and it's successful, you get to keep it. And Houston are now at set point 24-13. Oh, just long.
They're trying to push Austin deep in the court. You can tell by these deep serves, they're barely missing them, but it has been paying off throughout this first set with their aggressive serve.
Asia O'Neal to keep Austin in the fight. Set point number 2 for Houston. Eggleston. Deep. Past the block. Is it in? Is it out? It's called out of bounds. There's some confused faces, so is there a challenge? And will be reviewed. But the way that I'm looking at this match so far, the way that Houston have come out of the gates, this is what we were expecting out of them.
Well, they're hungry to get that first victory. I think they're a little bit surprised themselves, as we've heard from several players that kind of have a chip on their shoulder this year. Let's take a look.
I didn't see a touch. And there we go. Point Houston, 25-14. A team that has yet to get the win in League One volleyball. Take the first set. We'll be back soon.